What? Bro, what? What? You, Baltimore, you did what? You did what? Oh my God. Okay. All right. So, Orlando Brown Jr. has finally been traded. That was to be expected. I don't think anybody's surprised. So, who was he traded to? Oh, you know what? It's not really a big deal. It's no simple team. It's only Kansas City. You traded this man to Kansas City. The one team you can't beat, you traded him to that. The one team that is your kryptonite. The one team that is your kryptonite, you traded this man to them? Okay, let's calm down and actually take a look at this trade. So, in this trade, Kansas City gets Orlando Brown Jr., our 2021 second round draft pick, the one that's happening in this upcoming draft, and they get a 2022 sixth round draft pick. Cool. Baltimore, in return, gets Kansas City's first round draft pick, the 31st overall pick in this upcoming draft. They get their third round draft pick, their fourth round draft pick, and they get a 2022 fifth round draft pick. So this benefits both. You look at the side of Kansas City, they desperately need an offensive tackle, okay? They desperately need it. The biggest weakness on Kansas City is their offensive line. A lot of people argue that offensive line cost them the Super Bowl against the Bucs. Maybe they don't win it, but that game would have been a whole lot closer if Mahomes had protection. So the offensive line was the biggest need it was just the biggest need for Kansas City. They needed to fix that. They needed to address that. And with the 31st overall pick, it seems like Kansas City wasn't confident that they were going to be able to get a quality tackle with that draft pick because they're so late in the first round. So they decided to make this trade. And picking up a Pro Bowl tackle who's in his rookie contract and is still, going through it and developing, that works out fine for them. Best part is they can test him out and see if he works out, and they don't really have to extend him because he's on his final year. So we'll see how that works. Good on them for that. That definitely fills a need. Meanwhile, Baltimore, this kind of changes how they're going to go out the draft. I didn't think they would trade up, but with this move, they may actually be preparing to trade up in this first round. I don't know what they're going to do. But yeah, Baltimore always loves, picking up extra draft picks. And in this one, you get another first. So now you got the 27th pick and the 31st pick. You got an extra third round pick and an extra fourth round pick. So, Baltimore loves them picks. We'll see what they plan to do on Thursday. It should be fun. It should be fun. This is a great trade for both teams. It benefits both teams. It gives both teams what they want. So, honestly, from a business perspective, this is not bad. But from a fan perspective, from the Ravens perspective, if you're part of the Ravens flock and you're seeing this, you understand that it's not a bad trade. But the issue is not the trade itself, but who you traded this man to. You traded this man to Kansas City, the one team you can't beat. The one team Lamar came out and said, this team is our kryptonite. We can't beat them. And you just helped them improve. What? The biggest hole on the Kansas City offense, arguably the biggest hole on the entire team, is their offensive line. That's the biggest weakness on the team. And what did you do? You helped them improve by giving them a Pro Bowl tackle. Can't believe this. This actually pisses me off even more because I was thinking, you got this Orlando Brown trade. You might be able to get a receiver with that as well. You could get a player and one or two draft picks. That's what I was thinking. Instead, you didn't get any player. You got draft picks, hooray, but you got them from Kansas City. So you helped improve them. A team you're trying to beat, you just helped improve. And one thing that kind of, flew by my head, we gave up a second-round draft pick as well. So not only did you give them Orlando Brown Jr., you gave them your second-round draft pick. That's very interesting. I'm shocked to see that one personally. Because, Baltimore doesn't, they don't really like to touch their first or second round draft picks. So I'm surprised to see them do it here. If it was a third round draft pick, I understand that. But a second round? Nah. I'm surprised, man. I'm not going to lie. This is a great trade for both teams. I'm not mad at the trade. It's a great trade. I'm just mad at who you traded with. You get the biggest weakness in Kansas City. Kansas City don't need no receivers. They've got everything covered. Their defense is good enough to compete, though they do want to fix a couple things there. But, they want to improve on some things. But, still, their defense is good enough to get the job done. The biggest weakness on Kansas City was their offensive line. And you just gifted them a Pro Bowl tackle. Good luck beating them. Okay, you bet this draft, man, Baltimore's draft better hit. This better hit. This better be the best draft we've had in a decade. I don't know about that. 2018. Well, you just lost the guy you drafted in 20. Let me calm down. I'm spazzing right now because I'm just shocked. I can't believe they would trade this man to Kansas City. I'm sitting here thinking in my mind, like, no way. No way they're trading to Kansas City. I don't care what they're offering. Well, then again, if they did offer a player, if you offer one of those receivers, I think I'd be willing to budge. But other than that, I didn't see Baltimore trading with Kansas City for draft picks when you can do that with other teams. Nah, I couldn't see that. You would willingly assist Kansas City? The biggest weakness is the offensive line. And you would willingly help them out? Wow, I can't believe this, man. I'm not mad at the trade. I'm just mad at who you traded with. This is a great trade for Baltimore. It's going to help us out in the draft. But I'm pissed that you gave this man to Kansas City of all teams. Really? The one team you can't beat. They're your freaking kryptonite. Their biggest weakness. You just assisted in helping them. You helped them. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. My mind is just, I'm gone. I had this whole thing and this whole belief that they were going to use this Orlando Brown trade to potentially trade for a receiver. That was where my mindset is. Throw it out the window. That ain't happening. But you know what? I'm not even mad about not getting a player. I like the draft picks. I have no problem getting draft picks. My only problem is you got it from Kansas City. You got it from Kansas City. And then you gave up a second-round draft pick as well. Since when do we give up second-round draft picks? Oh, my God. I can't even sit down right now. Because if I sit down right now, it's just not going to be pretty. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. Of all teams, Kansas City. Wow. Before I continue, I want to say this. Orlando Brown Jr., thank you for everything you've done during your small time in Baltimore. We will miss you. We will miss you. You would definitely be missed here. You definitely made an impact. You were definitely a great player, and it sucks that this had to, end this way. But, definitely miss you. Best of luck in Kansas City. Hopefully you can help that offensive line. It's going to be a bit different from what you're used to here because you're used to blocking for the run game. They do a lot of passing in Kansas City. So let's see how your pass blocking skills are because you're going to have to be protecting Mahomes. You're going to have to be protecting Mahomes, man. So let's see how your pass blocking skills are. I think you're going to do fine. Best of luck out there. We'll see what happens with that. And yeah, once again, good luck to you. But back on topic, man. Ravens flock. I just can't believe we traded with Kansas City. Why? Why would you see that their biggest hole on the team is the offensive line? Chiefs fans will literally point to the offensive line as the main reason they lost the Super Bowl against the Bucs. And we just gifted them. A Pro Bowl tackle. Are you kidding me? And again, I must say this once again. And I must clarify this so you guys don't try to misunderstand. I'm not mad at the trade. This is a great trade that benefits both teams. Neither team got finessed, okay? Both teams benefit from this trade. This worked out for both teams. So I'm not mad at the trade. I'm just mad at who you chose to trade with. Okay? From a fan perspective, seeing us lose Orlando Brown and having him go to the Chiefs and help them out when their biggest weakness is their O-line, well, of course we're going to be pissed off. Wow. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I got to see this big picture, man. I got to see this big picture that the Koskinen front office are planning to do. This draft on Thursday better hit. I'm not joking. They better be hitting on every single player they want to get. This better hit. I'm not even joking. I don't know what the Ravens are going to do on draft night, but man, they better come out of this draft 10 times. This draft better be a huge success. That's all I'm going to say. This draft better be a huge success because this right here, this ain't it, Chief. This ain't it, Chief. You going to trade with the Kansas City Chiefs. I cannot believe this. This is insanity. I'm not even mad at the trade. I'm mad at who you traded with. Man, I'm just glad I'm not sitting down. I might have thrown something, man. I can't believe this. I'm not even mad at the trade. I'm just mad at who you traded with. You wouldn't think that. You would think I'd be more mad at the trade. Nah. It's who you traded with. You just helped Kansas City get better. Chiefs fans, congratulations, man. Orlando Brown Jr. is going to help out your offensive line, so congratulations on the Pro Bowl tackle. Can't believe this, man. Can't believe this. They're going to trade with the Kansas City Chiefs. I might have to talk about this a little bit more once I calm down. So, yeah, this is my initial reaction. I can't even believe they really traded this man to Kansas City of all teams. I would have never thought they would have done this. They traded him and they didn't even get a player. Wow. I'm going to cut it here. I'm about done. We may have to talk about this a little later on when I'm calmed down and I can get my thoughts straight. Because, I'm gone right now. With that being said, that's all I got. And I'm out of here, man. Peace.